Right, Harshebe, question 7. Harshebe, question 7. Acids, bases, and their pH values. Right. We are given the following. Graph, and we have pH values, and we have household appliances, and we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and we can see that here we have lemon juice, we have vinegar, we have black coffee, we have milk, we have distilled water, we have baking soda, we have ammonia, and lastly we have bleach. Right. The pH for lemon is 2. The pH for vinegar is 4. The pH for black coffee is 5. So this is 5, 4, this is 2. The pH for milk is 6. The pH for distilled water is 7. The pH for baking soda is 8. And baking soda is 9. Ammonia is 11. And the bleach is 13. So let me just fix the numbers on this side. 0, 2, 4, 6. The spaces have to be the same. So let's just say 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Good. And then we have, this is what we have. We are having household appliances. That is exactly what we have. Or we can say, household substances. How can milk be an appliance? Jesus. So we have household substances. They are provided for us. Lemon juice, vinegar, black coffee, milk, distilled water, baking soda, ammonia, and bleach. And then we have their pH values as illustrated for us there. Now, what is the question? In 7.1, they say, what type of a graph is represented here? What type of a graph is this and that? A bar graph, yep. We have a bar graph. 7.2, name the substance that is most acidic on the graph. Which one is most acidic on the graph? Now I know that to be an acidic substance, your pH must range from 1 to 6. So, no, What type of a graph is represented here? Bar graph. Name the substance that is most acidic on the graph. No, acidic by pH. Remember, you are acidic if your pH ranges from 1 to 6. So which one is most acidic? Milk. Because pH I think by 6 is the most acidic. The least acidic is lemon. Because 2. Again, between 1 and 6, remember, you are acidic. So the most acidic one is milk. Because pH I think by 6. 7.3. Predict what will happen if you add vinegar to baking soda. If you add vinegar to baking soda, what do you think is going to happen? Predict. If I add vinegar to baking soda, what is going to happen? Now let's check based on the graph. If I take vinegar, which is an acid, and I am adding baking soda, which is a base, what is going to happen here? What is really going to happen here? I am adding an acid, which is vinegar. And this is an acid with a value of 4. And baking soda, which is 9. Okay. So what is going to happen here? Are we going to have neutralization reaction? I think so. Because agiri how eda awezemqala kiyena vinegar kisela baking soda ntwane proof yani kiyithela kamo. What is going to happen there? I don't know in terms of that, but I want in terms of a graphical representation, in terms of the pH, are we going to have a neutralization where an acid is neutralized by a base, or a base is going to neutralize an acid? First of all, let's look at the vinegar. Is this a strong or a weak acid? Very weak because of the pH again. So this is a weak acid. And let's look at baking soda. The number is 9. And a 9 is closer to 7. To 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can say it's very much closer to 14. You know? But hey, this is a weak acid. Is the base, your baking soda, is it a strong base or a weak base? In terms of closer to, remember, from 8 to 14, you are a base. Okay? So we have the number 9 here. And the 9 is very closer to 8. Okay? So it's also a weak base. This is a weak base. Okay? So a weak acid, remixer a weak acid with a weak base. What do you think? Predict what will happen? Or there will not be any chemical reaction anymore. No. Yes, there will be a reaction. A chemical reaction. Yes, it over weak because key weak acid weak basic produces something a weak. But the fact of the matter, or when you mix the two, a chemical reaction is going to take place. Jesus. Jesus. Right. 7.4. What will the pH value be of the substance in question 7.3 that will form? What will the pH value be of the substance in question 7.3? bua le nna le tona.
But pick up also.
Bari, what will the pH value of the substance in question 7.3 that will form? What will the pH value be of the substance in 7.3 that will form? Both
pH value.
A pH here we talk about the pH value.
I don't know what any forms.
Eh?
I don't know what any form.
Mona reads a chemical reaction will take place again. Kapa neutralization. Neutralization reaction. If we are to be very specific, a chemical reaction will take place, but neutralization will result as a consequence of mixing an acid with a base. Now, the pH. What will the pH value be of the substance in 7.3? Hey, what a number? pH value Manela 7.3. We said a chemical reaction will take place which we call neutralization reaction. 7. Very good. Munna codes. Letuna mobi. Because we know that if your pH value is 7, therefore the substance is neutral. And then the last one. Which color will the substance in question 7.3 be on the universal indicator? If your pH value is 7, the color is green.
You say the color can not really say them soon.
Come on, how now you don't have to stress yourself about that. You don't have to stress yourself about that. Right. Hauna taba. Kana bana ba itseng mo ho
rena le ona tilo re ka nne ke practice msi.
Bana ba itse kana eng mo?
Number mamsu.
Number 7.2. Name the substance that is most acidic on the graph. Again, that is most acidic. Again, milk. Okay, no, honata. Honata. Can I give a time?
You sense a great chain chat.
Munna, what's about you know retard? I'll share something. To know whether something is acidic, most acidic or least acidic, do we look at the pH value?
Yes, sir.
So if your pH value is high, does it mean you are most acidic, or does it mean you are the least acidic? I want us to look at that. If your pH is higher, in terms of acid again, in terms of acidity, pH ranges from 1 to 6. Again, if your pH is 6, does this mean you are most acidic, or does it mean you are the least acidic?
You are the most acidic.
No, the opposite is true. You are the least acidic. If your pH is higher, therefore you are less acidic.
Oh, yeah.
And if your pH is lower in terms of an acid, then it means you are most acidic. I wanted us to fix that.
Actually, I go to just like I get number I get una lazy robotable negative number. What you know positive 0
0, I have a negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mona ga tseba hore 4 e kgolo ho negative 3. And I got negative 2 equal negative 3. Again,
Marizio are representing as a positive.
what was it?
Ocho manage your little positive zero.
Kizio.
So it's only more for Marie in your
Mona Camelo, if we were in terms of acids, the pH that is bigger in terms of an acid, kiona a less acidic. In terms of acidity, a pH that is the lowest, kiona a most acidic. So kibakaruluxentui. Or also name the substance that is most acidic, more lemon juice. Because if you are an acid and your pH is the lowest, you are most acidic. So come on, Chama. Arsheb, in acids, as you go up, the acidic strength is decreasing. Your acidic strength is decreasing. So meaning the one with a pH that is lower is the one which is most acidic. And as you rise in terms of the acidic nature of a substance, if your pH is higher when you are an acid, then we know that you are a weak acid. If you are an acid and your pH is lowest, then we know that you are a strong acid. So meaning lemon juice will be the strongest and milk will be the least most acidic substance. It is very, very important that we learn that. Highly and highly important. Right. That is all what I wanted us to look at for today. This will bring us to the end of our lecture. And then I think Kausani, we will try to look at the introduction to pH. We will try to address some of the things that we did not deal with for today. We will go deeper into acids and bases and their pH values. And then we will also look at the color changes which are associated with the pH. And then we will look at all the universal indicators and what they mean and what they do.